Happy Saturday. We are thrilled because we just entered phase 2 of the elimination diet I developed to help people reverse histamine intolerance naturally. And so George is eating some oatmeal. We're really excited because in phase 2, you get to add things like pecans. And so now we have this blueberry oatmeal with macadamia nuts, pecans, there's ghee in here, there's, what else? I put a little bit of coconut cream in mine. George didn't think that sounded good, so he doesn't have any of that. But we're really excited. I have phase 2 on my refrigerator. So this is phase 1 and this is phase 2. So basically everything you ate in phase 1 plus more foods. So some of the foods we're excited for: peaches, almonds, pecans. I'm excited for apricots, butternut squash. We make a really good butternut squash soup. So it's a good day. We're starting phase 2. Just did a little grocery haul for phase 2. Okay, blueberries typical, but sliced peaches. I have almond flour, coconut sugar. Maybe I can make some cookies. Quail eggs, asparagus, ginger, garlic powder, apples. This is for my mom. Coconut cream, and this salt. I don't technically think we made anything on the phase 2 diet for lunch today, but this looks so good. We made mashed potatoes with red potatoes, a little bit of coconut cream, ghee, salt. We used garlic. That was the only thing we added. And then we have ground beef and asparagus with salt, parsley. Oh, we added dill. We added dill to the mashed potatoes. Ooh-wee. So you can see the soup in there and the chicken. Thank you. Okay, so I'm attempting to make chocolate chip cookies from scratch. And when I say attempting, I mean I'm literally making the chocolate from scratch. So I just cut up all this chocolate over here, which is made out of cacao butter, carob powder. I really tried my best with this chocolate, and I realized it probably needed a little bit of salt. So now I'm trying to get it into small enough pieces where I can put it into the dough that I made. And the dough's in the refrigerator, so let me get that out. So here's the dough that I made with oat flour, almond flour, salt, honey, coconut sugar, quail eggs. So I wanted to document this because it's been a little bit of a process. I got a little frustrated with the chocolate because I made it and it just tasted so freaking bitter. And I just wasn't happy with it. So while I'm trying to ball up this dough, I'm gonna add this chocolate to the freezer. Same day. These cookies look they look fine from far away, but they look awful close up. And if you have been following me for an extremely long time, I went through a whole phase where I was trying to make healthy chocolate chip cookies and then come back and start putting the cookie dough on a pan. There you go. So thanks so much for watching, guys. And if you make these cookies, please tag me on Instagram or wherever. And I think this is worse. Like, this is not good. When I was making healthy chocolate chip cookies the first time, I used actual chocolate chips and I didn't try to make them myself. So if you try to make them yourself, they just turn into mush and go everywhere. And I'm sure my husband is gonna like these, but I'm not so thrilled about them. Look at the cute babies. What you two doing? It's Monday. We're still on phase 2. I'm a couple days in and it's the morning time. All the pets are running around everywhere. I have little Junie over here. And what I'm doing this morning is we eat oats usually. And if you've watched the last couple of vlogs, you'll see oats for breakfast. But we want to go out to a cafe and the only thing we can eat at cafes is teas. And so we can't eat because of the trying to stay on this regimen. And so I'm like, I really need protein in the morning. So what I'm doing is there was a frozen ground beef and I'm steaming it to try to cook it. Fingers crossed on that. And in a huge skillet, I have blueberries, apples, I have pecans. I'm gonna put honey and ghee and then add the ground beef to it. I don't know if you've ever seen the animal-based diet that's going around the internet right now, but that's kind of along the lines of an animal-based diet to where I'm getting protein in, but I'm also getting some other stuff in with, and also macadamia nuts, pecans, macadamia nuts, apples, blueberries, salt, ghee, honey. So I'm pretty excited for it. Walking in downtown Charlotte, we have a little bit of wind, headed to a little cafe. We're gonna have a little mint tea.
The city vibes are nice. It's real nice, but I like the breeze a little bit. It's good.
For the month of October, we're only going to cafes twice per week. So we really like Mondays and Fridays. So that's why today is Monday and we're headed to Waterbean. Here's the next meal that we're making on the phase 2 diet. So I have ground turkey, bell pepper. This time it's a yellow/orange bell pepper, asparagus, and then at Trader Joe's we found these, I think they're called fusilli noodles, but they're made out of rice and quinoa. And then I put parsley, ghee, and salt. So that will be our lunch for today. Okay, so I cheated on this histamine thing and I'm having the worst histamine reaction in the world. And for me, it's sinuses. I can't stop sneezing. My nose is running and I felt it. Yeah, last night we got takeout from a not very clean place and I got a Thai curry and high histamines, inflammatory, and I am so feeling it today. So for lunch today, I have white rice, ricotta, snap peas, arugula, and salmon. Hopefully this saves me. My hair looks wild right now, but I wanted to wrap up this vlog for you just so I can get it out and posted. So I'm wrapping up with a dinner and I'll flip you around and show you. So in here we have cauliflower asparagus. We have these really cool noodles that I found from Trader Joe's, a fusilli. They are just organic brown rice and organic quinoa flour. We have celery. I have pea sprouts in here because pea sprouts contain DAO enzymes. I'm going to put some ground beef in here. So this will be our dinner. I'm going to put some ghee. I'm going to put some shallots. And that is how we're going to wrap up this week's vlog. This is phase 2 of the histamine diet from my course, Histamine Harmony.